Hi, today is Thursday and today's video is on Guru. Okay, now your pending karma, there are various kind of pending karma, especially if you have murdered someone or if you have done something so that someone get murdered, like you are cutting a tree, that's a murder, but you are like appointing a person to cut the tree, that is also sin. That person who is cutting the tree is doing the sin, and you called that person, you appointed that person, you are paying that person, then you are also doing the sin. Okay, like you have appointed home tutor, and after that your son's result is not good, not up to the mark, not what you have expected has happened. So he's the home tutor's salary is stuck for last 2-3 months. You have not paid him. I'll see the report card, and after that I'll give them salary, and you did not pay him. And you insulted him that if my son is failing, then it is useless to pay you. But have you questioned yourself? Your son is having exam, you are watching TV, you are going for party, you are going to office. What have you done from your side? Was there any small percentage of sacrifice that my office is having some meeting, and tomorrow is my son's math exam, and my wife is not that good in maths, so there is a home tutor, but today is not the home tutor's date, so I'll take a leave, and I know that today if I take a leave, then I might not get the next promotion. So just don't caring about the next promotion. Are you coming home to take care of your son's maths, because tomorrow is his maths paper in board, or you're going to blame the teacher? Blame yourself first. If you have given birth to a child, whether you are a father or a mother, or you have adopted even a child, how much responsibility of the child you are taking? Giving birth to a child does not mean that you will keep most expensive servant, most expensive nanny, and then home tutor, school, falana, dhemka, etc., etc., etc. No, it is not enough. This is treating a child like one orphan. 1 minute. Most of the time, people cheat the teachers because they are the most docile one. Like the home tutor who is coming every day, every alternate day. You tell him, this month I cannot pay, next month is also some trouble, next to next month good amount of money will come and I'll pay you. Okay, and that home tutor who might be a student himself, who might be a student who is doing PhD, a masters, and who doesn't have money to pay in his own college, so he is doing this job of tutoring your child. When the child is very inattentive because the parents are fighting, parents are going to movies, parents are watching TV, nobody cares what the child is doing. Damn on those parents. Parents who does not have time to look after your child, and you appoint this that person, and at the end of the day you blame those person that if your child's result is not good, you are not going to pay, and you misbehave with those. You are worthless. You are not at all appropriate of being a father or being a mother. At least one of them or both of them. I have seen many kids shining not only in studies but in behavior also, because either both the parents or at least one parent is home when the child is home. It does not matter whether the mother is home or the father is home. And being home does not matter that you study in your room and I am watching TV. If you cannot sacrifice anything in your life, if there is a kitty party, your son's or daughter's exam is tomorrow, and there is a kitty party, and you cannot say no to other women of the society who just do lot of makeup and have alcohol and नाचने के लिए चले आते हैं, ऐसे लोगों को अगर आप मना नहीं कर सकते, and you also belong to that group, you need not give birth to a child. I have seen enough people like that who really given no care to the child. Both the parents are very successful in their career, or one is having career, another is not having career, even housewife, servant is there for every work, even then, I don't know why they don't care. And they blame the child, the child is very arrogant. And what you have done for your child? You have given birth to your child, and the child is today 19 years old, 17 years old, and he was brought up by you only. She was brought up by you only. If the child is behaving bad, then at least 50% responsibility is yours. It is not the class teacher's responsibility or the home tutor's. Home tutor teach the child for 1 hour only, 2 hours only, and the evening has 6 to 8 hours. It is your responsibility. After the school is over, the child is going to dance class, music class, or karate class, or he is playing outside. It is your responsibility to watch the child when the child is home, whether the child is studying. Even if the home tutor is there, you cannot go around to market and enjoy, because there are so many cases of bullying, so many cases of molestation and everything. So if you cannot spend time, it is good enough. Everybody has right to enjoy their life, but if you cannot pay time to your child, it's better not to have a child. Most of these parents, at the end of the day, they don't pay the tutor. They humiliate the tutor as if the tutor who is teaching for 2 hours or 1 hour is having all responsibility of the child. If the child is not behaving well, if the child is not getting good marks, and the parents who has given birth to them, they only blame every school, every tutor. I pay this much to this school, I have paid this much to this music teacher, this much to this tutor and all, and everybody is worthless. You criticize the teacher in front of the child. You don't take care of the child even 1%, and you teach the child also that because the reason behind not getting good marks in the exam is the tutor, not the child himself, herself, or neither you. So most of the time people do a biggest mistake, not paying a teacher. Not paying a teacher who has taught. You have not taken care of the baby, the boy, the girl, whoever it is. So not paying teacher is not the solution. Insulting the teacher is not the solution. Actually, most of the parents, they are not caring at all to see whether the teacher is really taking care or not, because they are busy in their own world. And if you don't have time for the child, it is better not to give birth to a child. When you humiliate a teacher, you know that it is Jupiter. A teacher is a Jupiter. A teacher, a priest, an astrologer, healer, all those things is a Jupiter. Healer or doctor might be Venus also. Venus, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury combination also. Even if orthopedics or dentistry, then combination of Saturn can be there. If surgeon, then combination of Mars can be there. But teacher means Jupiter. When you humiliate Jupiter, you are actually downfalling your Jupiter. When you insult a teacher, not pay a teacher after the teacher has done his or her work. I am not telling that every teacher is good. There are teachers who are really not taking good care, but you have to be observant every day whether the teacher has taught properly or not. If the teacher is not teaching properly, then you have to take care also. The teacher cannot take your portion of care. So humiliating a teacher, not giving payment to teacher, stall payment of a teacher, in many different way, actually you are weakening your Jupiter. I have seen one girl was telling that अरे एस्ट्रोलॉजर ही तो है, what will they do? अगर एस्ट्रोलॉजर की बोला हुआ रेमेडी, if the astrologer is giving some remedy to change my life, the astrologer could have changed his whole life. You should know, if there is an astrologer or healer, should have very strong 8th and 12th house, and 8 and 12 both are for loss. A person who has seen maximum amount of loss in their life, loss of lives, loss of love, loss of trust, loss of friendship, all kind of loss, only then they can be excellent healer or astrologer. So astrologer is astrologer when 8 and 12 is strong, means has faced many troubles in their life, only then they are astrologer, only then they are healer. And the client who might have faced 1/4 of the trouble than the astrologer, And coming to the astrologer, naturally it is not difficult for the astrologer to suggest some remedy to them. As a healer also, the healer has seen much more trouble than you. Only then the healer has become a healer. Means there are so many healers who has not seen any trouble and they are not good healers also. Most of the time the people who has faced more trouble, they are better as counselor or healer. Now whatever it is, when you humiliate a teacher, humiliate a guru, astrologer, priest, whatever, you are actually weakening your Jupiter. When you are weakening your Jupiter, then you are weakening your second house, relationship with your spouse, with your child, the chance of having a good child. You are blocking ninth house, which is the house of luck. So by weakening your Jupiter, you are weakening so many things in Kalpurush Kundli and your own house in which Jupiter is sitting, whichever house, first to 12, whichever house Jupiter is sitting in your own horoscope, D1 or D9 chart. You're weakening that house also. And that punishment when you are born with Saturn, Rahu in Jupiter's house, Saturn, Ketu in Jupiter's house, or Jupiter in Saturn's house and all these things, it is a proof that once upon a time in some other life or in this life also, mostly in other life because Saturn gives the result of past life, you have not treated your teacher well, and sometimes you are just enjoying your life and you are very happy that I have cheated my son's or daughter's tutor, I have not paid that person, and so 2000, 6,000 for last 3 months I have saved. No, you have not saved. You have actually ruined a portion of your luck, that is the ninth house, which is governed by Jupiter in Kalpurush Kundli. It is, if Jupiter is in the first house, then it's a blessing. So you have lost the blessing. If one person is having a good guru, good teacher, then it is a blessing in one's life. And when you are humiliating that blessing, you are actually putting yourself in some grave and you are reducing your luck about so many things. About your health, about prosperity, money, not only money, prosperity, knowledge, luck and all those things you are actually damaging, and you might spend your this life quite normally, but next life you can be born with Saturn in Jupiter's house, and not only Saturn alone, it can be Saturn and Mars in Jupiter's house, it can be Saturn Rahu, Saturn Ketu in Jupiter's house, and such kind of combination, more than one malefic planet in Jupiter's house may trouble you a lot. Next life it is possible that you are trying very hard for your child so that your child should do good. You are giving too much effort but nothing good is happening. You are putting too much effort to your marriage but nothing good is happening. You are putting too much effort for higher studies, 9th house, and to try your luck, but your luck is not favoring you. Why? Because last life, past life also, you have got all these chances and you have got a good teacher also, and you have humiliated the teacher, you have paid less, you have not paid your payment about the teacher is pending, and sometimes you think that okay, I have not paid the teacher but I am feeding the dogs, so God will cancel my bad karma. No, sorry. If you have not treated a teacher well, one of the biggest paap, so next life you will definitely not get a good teacher or cheated by teacher, or if the teacher is there, somehow the teacher is not available to you or something like that. Might be you are born as a servant in that teacher's house and you are highly educated but you are working like a servant whole day, you are not getting any appreciation and you are just fed up. Why all these things are happening to me? Because you have cheated your teacher, and after that you have fed many dogs, many cats, many stray animals, many cows. But whatever wrong thing you have done, you will be punished for that wrong deed in this life or other life. If you are feeding dogs, feeding birds, feeding cows, okay, some good things will be given to you by God for all these of the good deeds. But you have done something wrong, Especially when a teacher is teaching you free, teaching you meditation for free, teaching you tuition for free because you are poor, because you are very weak in studies, and after that you insult the teacher. नरक भी नहीं मिलेगा तुम्हें, एंड यू विल बी पनिश्ड, 100% यू विल बी पनिश्ड इन दिस लाइफ और नेक्स्ट लाइफ. इसीलिए ये मत सोचना कि आई हैव डन सी दिस वन रॉन्ग थिंग, वन रॉन्ग कर्मा आई हैव क्रिएटेड, सो आई विल फीड डॉग्स एंड बर्ड्स एंड cows so that karma will be balanced. No, the wrong karma you have done, you will be punished for that wrong karma, and whatever good karma you are creating, for that you will get some brownie points. That's all. Bye, have a nice time.